Did you know that each year there's an estimated 8,000 to 10,000 probate cases that are opened up right here in Arizona? And here's the kicker. The average cost to go through probate is around $7,000 to $9,000, and it could take a minimum of 4 months, but most cases last 9 to 11 months to fully settle. That is a lot of time and money that most families simply aren't prepared for. Hi, I'm Aaron Francois, and welcome to Law Simplified, where we make the law work for your family. Today, we're diving into the Arizona probate process, what it is, how it works, and what you can do to be prepared. So what exactly is probate? Simply put, probate is the legal process of distributing a deceased person's assets and settling their debts. If your loved one passed away without a trust, their estate will likely go through probate here in Arizona. The probate process in Arizona typically involves several key steps. So let's go ahead and break down what those steps look like. The first step is filing a petition with the probate courts. This officially starts the process and appoints a personal representative, also known as an executor in other states, to handle the estate. Now, it should be noted that this process is sometimes easy, but sometimes very complicated. One of the most common complications that we see here are when several heirs do not agree on who should be the personal representative. Usually need to get everybody to sign off nominating one person to be that personal representative. If they don't all agree, then sometimes you have to file for what's called a formal probate process, where you go in front of a judge and the judge makes the decision on who's going to be nominated. Once the petition is filed, creditors and heirs are then have to be notified. Creditors are given a chance to make claims against the estate, and the heirs are going to be informed about their potential inheritance. For a period of 4 months, we wait for all creditors to make claims against the estates. The personal representative must then take stock of all assets, everything from bank accounts to real estate, and determine their value. Now, before anything can be distributed to heirs, outstanding debts and taxes must be paid off. This step is absolutely crucial to avoid legal complications down the road. Finally, once everything is settled, the remaining assets are then distributed to the rightful beneficiaries according to the will, or if the person did not have a will, Arizona's intestacy laws if there is no will in place. Now, as I mentioned earlier, probate in Arizona typically takes between 9 to 11 months on average, but some cases can drag on even longer depending on the complexity of the estate and if there's any disputes that may arise either between the heirs or with creditors. And the costs? Well, between court fees, attorney's fees, and other expenses, families can easily spend between $7,000 and $9,000 or more just to get through this process. But here's the good news. There are several ways to simplify or even avoid probate altogether, such as setting up a trust, properly titling your assets, and designating beneficiaries on your accounts. We'll cover those strategies in an upcoming video, so please be sure to stay tuned. Now, if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our next video on how to avoid probate in Arizona. Now, bear in mind, this video is designed to be high level. We didn't get into the nitty-gritty, and I'm sure you have lots of questions. So I would love to hear from you. Leave your questions in the comments below, and I might cover them in a future video. Now, be sure to check out my next video, Estate Planning Basics, where I break down everything you need to know to protect your family and your legacy.